I don't know, black film. That feels like you trying to like marginalize us into a genre. Like, I don't feel like we should be marginalized into a genre because white film isn't marginalized into a genre. Like, they're just like, this is a film.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
No, it's too much.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it should be marginalized into what is black film. That's just not something that we should do. It's not my thing.
Well, I feel like when people say black film, they don't really put it in like a genre, like to say like black film, white film. I just feel like they're trying to capture the essence of black people per se, like the beauty of what being black is. You know, like being black is fucking hella beautiful. So like they're trying to capture that and show everybody how beautiful it is to be black and how fun. And you know, like I'm not gonna say fun because you know, black people go through a lot of shit, but
at the same time,
you know,
how many black films do you know that's capturing the essence and the beauty of black people? Most black films that come out are about our struggles and what the hell we going through. There's not many of them that come out and it's just like, look at all these beautiful ass black people enjoying their lives and enjoying what the hell they got going on in their success and stuff like that. Most of the time they showing you a whole bunch of struggle.
but that's because of what they, that's what they sit on. You know, that's
Why it shouldn't be
That's all they worry
marginalized
about.
into black film. Accept us for who the fuck we are. Accept us for what we went through, and accept us for where we've become.
That's
Like
true.
at the end of the day, that's period. That's
true.
just it.
Black film is any film with black people. It's pretty simple. I don't think it's needs to be overcomplicated, even though people do overcomplicate it.
To me, black film is just anything created by black people for black people, and sometimes it doesn't even have to be for black people, just created by us, you know?
I look at black film like food. I think that shit just like kind of like nurtures for the soul. Like if you just watch like the opening scene of Soul Food, with all that food being cooked and shit, I look at that as like the platform for black film. Like that's how you open up a black film.
Black film is culture. Black film is who we are. Black film defines what entertainment is. Without black film, you have no emotion, you have no spirituality. Spirituality is everything you put into who we are, how we move. It's a beat, it's a sound, you feel me? So, black film is what it is.
Black film is the proper and the universal representation of our ethnicity on film. Whether that representation is in a positive or negative context, it gives an accurate depiction of our everyday life, and it shows a balanced and even sometimes a favorable representation of black people. It compensates for the lack of representation that's taking place over previous generations and the lack of representation that takes place in our economy. That is black film.
Black film is a black cast, black director, black people on the set making a living with black storylines.
To me, black film is a production that is made by black people for black people. So instead of having it be cultured around just black identity, it actually empowers the people behind the camera, the people on set, and it's a fair and just representative of the black community. So not feeding into stereotypes or what people personify black people to be like.
Black film is a positive representation of what the black community is, coming from black directors, writers, producers, just sharing what the black culture is about creatively.
Black film to me it's authentic, it's history, it's the untold truth.
Something that's educating the rest of the world about black history. Mainly also black film should be something that's coming from like somebody who's black.
Black film is Spike Lee.
Black film in the mid, Spike Lee, he's like a leader when he come down to black film. He opened up the door for a lot of black people, you know, to be where they be and do the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, not just Spike Lee. You gotta look at Tyler Perry too. Tyler Perry too is a good man. He doing his thing.
I think of Spike Lee and John Singleton when I think about Untold Truth and when I think about black film.
Black people trying to make a living out here recording people.
Black film is something we need more of. That's great.
Black film is our culture.
I think black film is culture, rich in culture.
History.
They're showing us basically black history, showing our new generation what's been going on in the past.
Black film is ensuring that black people are represented positively and paid well, and they're getting the recognition they deserve.
That's a hard question to answer because when you want to define something as specific as black film, you have to consider the source of the representation, because black film can be categorized as something that communicates or demonstrates the black experience wherever that may be on the globe, but if it's not written by a black person, directed by a black person, performed by a black person, making sure that that character at least is not just some stereotype. I feel like when you put the word black in front of any type of visual art or visual representation, that lends itself to having to include history into the discussion, because for a very long time black people did not get accurate representation from the people who controlled these types of industries, especially the film industry, and it's still something that we're struggling with today. So, I mean, the question that has to be asked is, if you want to categorize a film as black or being black of nature, it depends on who the film is for.
Black film is reality.
Especially at the house you at.
Black film is what everybody wants to assimilate to. Black film is social norms that are not accepted by most people. There is a movement and an empowerment for black people to accept the whitewashing of their culture and try to share the truth through their own eyes. Black film is love. Black film is everything that we've ever dealt with, spoken in our own words. Black film is emotional freedom.
What's black film? A long time coming.
Black film is, think about it.